Republican member of the Texas State Senate, Bryan Hughes, says Senate Bill 4 is not about making local police officers enforce federal immigration laws. He says it's about making sure violent criminals are off the streets.
How could anyone argue that we're safer when folks who we know are suspected of violent crimes are being turned loose? It's crazy.
Hughes says victims of and witnesses to a crime would not be impacted by the bill and should not be afraid to go to police when they need them. He says the bill is only aimed at those who are a threat to society. An immigration attorney is afraid restrictions in the bill that would nix state funding to so-called sanctuary cities would extend to colleges.
KXAN investigator Kevin Schwaller looks at what it would mean for police and students on campus.
Clinical professor Alyssa Steglish works with the University of Texas Immigration Clinic. She says estimates show 500 to 700 students at UT either lack status or are here under the Obama-era policy, letting the children of undocumented immigrants live in the U.S. Steglish says the new Texas bill is so broad, it opens college police up to verbal requests from immigration officials.
You could imagine a situation where an immigration officer walks up to UTPD and says, "Go pick up that guy for me. I think he or she is out of status."
It probably will never interject into a college campus situation because, number one, those kids are probably on visas.
That's the author of the bill, State Senator Charles Perry. He believes colleges needed to be included because he heard talk of extending sanctuary policies to campuses. He says the bill would require campus police to work with other law enforcement.
Those college campuses have a police force that does not prosecute. In other words, they send those over to the county typically to be processed through.
Steglish says it is unclear which funding the state could legally cut if the bill passes and if universities don't follow the state rules. Kevin Schwaller, KXAN, investigates.
Steglish also wonders if the bill could hurt a school's ability to attract students from around the world. A spokesperson for the UT system says the university does not believe it has any policies that would trigger state cuts under this bill. Log on to KXAN.com. We have much more on this debate, including the argument from both the governor's side and the side of the Travis County Sheriff.